Our expansion west has ended at the edge of the world. I want a major Roman city built at Tingis to anchor our western border and to guard the approach to Hispania. Various forces throughout Africa and Mauritania resent our presence and will object strongly when they realize that you are blocking their passage north. Expect steady raids by nomadic tribes and possibly more coordinated attacks by the wild Numidians. Tingis has no iron mines. You must trade for weapons. I have commanded Carthago Nova to sell you all that they can spare. Open a route to them as soon as you are ready to establish your legions, which will be early in your city's history if you are wise. Because I expect your attention to be adequately occupied in building a large city and fending off frequent attacks, your rating requirements are modest.
Hey guys, welcome back to my Season 3 playthrough. We're now on Tingis, and my name is Zach, and population 8,000 on a military mission, but the rest of the ratings, prosperity 45, that means we don't actually have to fully evolve the houses or anything like that. No villas, that means. Well, let's get this started. And first things first, slow it down and have a look around. Okay, now, we got some farmland here. Not a lot. Not enough to support 8,000 people. Nothing to fish. A bit more farmland here, so we're gonna need that. And let's check our trade routes. We're over here on the left, and Carthago Nova will sell us wine, oil, and weapons. And vegetables and pottery. Oh, they buy vegetables and pottery, okay. They will sell us meat, wine, marble, and they'll buy furniture and pottery. So it looks like we're going to have to be selling pottery pretty soon, which we can, yes, clay pit. Now, let's see. This is a military mission, so let's keep in mind the borders. Looks like these two corners are open for attack, and possibly over here on the left as well. This is all covered by trees, so we're safe on this side. So it looks like we gotta watch this eastern front here. Okay. So now... okay. They can't attack from across the river. So let's see. We have a big open area here, and the two farmlands are here. So I guess our residential area is gonna be over here. So let's keep this clear, and... I'm gonna do the flower design again, because I think it's the most efficient, and we are going for 8,000 people, so hopefully we can fit them all in one area, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Okay, I'll lay down the roads and see how everything fits. Okay, there we have it. We have a kind of wonky flower pattern with a kind of rectangle residential area here, because I wanted to make sure we could fit all the farms. You can see I marked the areas off with these roads to show the edge of the farms. So I think we can fit 8,000 people into this area. It's quite a lot. So let's get this started and start placing down some houses. I'm just going to start over on, well, fill up a few of these areas and see how things go. Then first things first, I gotta get the farmland going too. Okay, so we've fit in quite a few farms here. I think we can actually fit quite a lot. And I don't think we need a second type of food, so we could just focus on wheat and fill this up quite well. No problem, I think. This will serve as a backup in case we really do need some more stuff. Yeah, we've only got wheat and vegetables, and we don't really need two types of food. Now, we are going to be under quite heavy attack, so we will need to import weapons, and that's quite expensive. So next up we should set up our industry for export, and we can sell, let's see, 2 shields there, 2 shields there, so a lot of pottery, and quite a bit of furniture as well. So we should get that all started. Caravans will come from here, so I think I'll just set it up all over here. That shouldn't be a problem. Let's see how it looks. Okay, that's quite a lot. I might have overdone it a bit, but I think this is gonna work out. We're gonna run out of money as soon as we start importing, well, opening the trade routes. And I'm kind of worried that we're not gonna have enough people to support our export. So I think I should destroy a few of these farms for now and let them focus on our industry. Yep, there we're in debt. And he gives 2,000. Not a lot. Not a lot, honestly speaking, but we can survive on that. We'll do okay. I'm just making sure we have enough temples going around here. Okay, we finally managed to reach 1,000 citizens. And that means we're pretty much settled on employment, and all our industry is going. We can see pottery and furniture coming in, and everything's running at full speed, pretty much. It'll take some fine-tuning later on, maybe a few more workshops, maybe a few less, but since we got stuff coming in, we should open up our trade routes, and I think we should start with here. That might be a sea route, so this, I hope, is a land route, and it's 700 denarii. Oh, I didn't realize this is water, right? Okay, let's just open this up and go into debt. It is a land route, okay. So that's probably a sea route. They also buy pottery, but it's not quite as valuable. But they sell weapons, so we will need to open that soon. Meanwhile, let's start exporting all our furniture and pottery. Because we're now in debt, and Caesar's not going to be very happy.
My governors think money grows on trees.
Okay, let's check. Wages, yeah, we're not really taxing them yet anyway. No point taxing tents. But let's hope some traders come by soon and start buying up our goods. Ah, here they come. Okay, hopefully this will bring us out of debt, or at least support us for a while. We now have a bit of unemployment. Next we have to focus on building our military. I don't think we can import weapons for the first invasion. We're gonna need to have some javelins, maybe some cavalry. Okay, but that brought us out of debt and should support us for a little while. Once all this starts producing at full capacity, we should be fine. As for the sea route, I'm probably gonna have to put the dock here after I destroy a couple of these workshops. Ah, looks like our exports are going quite well. We're making a ton of money, actually, with all this surplus. So now we have a bit of an unemployment problem, but let's set up our military. We'll start with the barracks. And the military academy. Okay, we fit in the dock there, and I shifted a couple of the workshops over this way. I put the road going up here because I think when we import weapons, we'll store it somewhere over here, so it's not too far away from the docks. Or I might remove some of these workshops. But, well, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Meanwhile, our exports seem to be doing quite well. We're selling plenty. And we will reach the cap soon, so we might want to open this trade route to start exporting more pottery. I think we'll do that now. We'll open this. Yeah. And we can sell more pottery to them. And since we have some money, let's put our first fort down of javelins. Now, they're probably going to attack from the right, but they could also come from the left here. So I'm not too sure where I should put them. I think putting the forts up on this hill might be a good idea. They can rush down here to defend the farmland or guard this right area. So I think I'll put my forts up here. At least the javelins are quite fast, so they should be fine. Oh, we got quite a bit of unemployed workforce, so now that we're selling pottery to our sea route as well, let's start filling up, well, keeping our people busy. What would they need? Let's just put down a few things like schools, And we'll also put down some actor colonies and stuff like that. Storm, so sea ships will be destroyed. Okay, that's not ideal, but we can live with it. Okay, I think it's time we start importing weapons. We set up a warehouse here to accept weapons, so... And our exports are going quite well, so we should be fine. There are enemies on the way from there, quite far away, from Thamugadi. Wait, that's a Roman city. Okay, they're not from there, they're just coming from across the border. But we should be fine. I think I can put down a fort of legionnaires. And they're a bit slower, so I think I should put them on the low ground here. So they have a bit of a head start. Right there looks good. The rabbits. And Rome is asking for pottery, which shouldn't be a problem, because we're really making quite a lot of it. Let's sell dispatch first to the sea merchant, and then when we got some surplus, I'll send it to Caesar. Now, we still have a bit of an unemployment problem. 42 unemployed. I think I'll just put down a Senate to fill that up. I'll just put it here. Okay, everything seems to be going quite well. We can now send this off to Caesar. Oh, they said thank you pretty quick. Now, all our residential areas seem to be doing quite well. We're starting to feed the people, starting with one area at a time. But I do worry about our military. And since we have quite a bit of cash, let's start importing weapons again. I stopped because I ran out of money. But let's now build another fort of javelins, I think. One more can't hurt. I'll put him down here with the rest. And that should protect us quite well from at least the first invasion, which is on the way. But despite all of this production of pottery, we're still not developing a surplus because so much of it is going to export. I might have to put in a bit more, really. I think just one more clay pit and a couple more workshops should do. Ah, some of the indigenous people, fed up with your tyranny, have taken up arms against you. Okay, where are they from? Over there. Okay, these guys are quite fast. So, let's get in their way as soon as possible. Make sure they're all in formation. Okay. Let's hope this will hold them off. We'll speed it back up. And I hope we get there in time. These guys move pretty fast. Perhaps I should build some walls to slow them down. Okay, just wait until our legionnaires get here. Yeah, we got enough troops to handle this, so it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, let's kill them. There we go. Not a problem. Okay, you all go back to your forts, and let's continue trying to create a surplus of pottery. Ah, we've reached 2,000 people. So everything's looking good now. We're just trying to increase our food supply so we can start feeding more areas. This place has evolved to quite a high area, but they need a bathhouse, which I think we'll hold off for now because I don't really want to have the market people walking all over the place. Okay, I put a little wall here because We got a ton of invasions on the way, and we really need to slow them down if they're gonna come for us. I also put a wall here to block them off from that angle. Perhaps I could fit a few towers onto this wall here. Enemies of Rome are at the outskirts of your city. Expect them to drop in for an urn or two of wine and whatever else strikes their fancy. Ah, okay, so they're here. Okay, where are they coming from? There. Let's slow it down. Good thing our troops are just here. Okay, we should have enough to hold them off. Ah, they're throwing javelins already. Okay. Okay, this should be enough. So let's go kill them. There, no problem. All of you, return to fort. We're still not producing the kind of food we want. We're gonna have to do the getting food system again. Ah, enemies again. Let's see if they can pose any threat. Okay. As usual, slow it down. And they're coming from that side. We got 3 legions of javelins already, and starting to get 2 legionnaires. So we shouldn't have any issues. But they're starting to get quite a few. Okay, just go kill them. Okay. Still no problem. And Rome wants 10 pottery, which we do have, so go and have that. And we've reached 3,000 people. Things are going pretty well so far. And that's the invasion dealt with. Looks like we could do with producing even more pottery. Let's put some more clay pits and stuff over here. Ah, and Carthago Nova wants to trade more weapons. Not that we actually need more weapons. We've got quite a few already. Ah, some indigenous people are after me again. Let's see. They're from there. Let's put an end to this. There we go. And actually, can we build here right now? Yeah, we can. I'm gonna block this off. Just to stop them from crossing over where they shouldn't. You know, surprisingly, the military on this mission is not as threatening as Carthago. I mean, there's no elephants or anything like that. Alright, here they come. See, we completely outnumber them. And with the help of towers, I think we didn't lose anyone. Not a single loss. These natives really aren't any match for the Carthaginians. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, I've flooded this area with farms. We could fit in a couple more, but I think we're doing okay. I've got 4 granaries here, all set to getting food, which it's all getting from this granary here. And we've started to feed all of our areas, except for here, which I think we can put down a market now. I'll just put it somewhere in the middle. I'll move this prefecture over. Oh. Storms again. Okay. We'll put the market there. And what do you guys need? No basic education. Oh, you have an academy, but you don't have basic education. Okay. We'll put a school there. And our unemployment's a little high, so we need to sink that into something. What else do they need? Well, libraries, I guess. Let's give everyone a library. Ah, and we've finally reached 5,000 people. This mission's actually going pretty smoothly. Let's check our goals. Wait, no, that's not it. Our goals are here. Culture's fine, prosperity's rising, peace is just time, and favor... well, he'll keep asking for stuff anyway. This is looking good. I suppose we can start evolving these places with a bathhouse. But we should set up some way to deal with the unemployment problem. So I'm gonna put a academy and temple dump over here. Just along this stretch of road. Now we can import oil, which could be useful. It's a sea route though. Well, I suppose it's okay if we just have the warehouse over on this side. Accepting nothing but oil. And let's start importing oil. And we'll also continue to import weapons. And another fort of legionaries, I think. They're always good to have. The wolves, okay. So we're gonna have a full army soon. And I don't think any of the natives can get through an army like that. In terms of population, we might be able to reach there with this number of housing. But I can always squeeze a few more in, like over here and over here. That shouldn't be a problem. Now let's start evolving these houses with bathhouses. Okay, this should keep the gods happy. We got quite a few temples, and yeah, so that should keep them happy. Our army's looking good. I didn't put down the bathhouses just yet because I wanted to evolve these houses pretty quickly, so I wanted to start a surplus of oil before anything gets going. Okay, as we have 6 residential areas, I was waiting for 12 oil to come in. So now that we got 12 oil, I'm gonna start putting in the bathhouses. And that should trigger all of these areas to start evolving. Let me just try to fit these in. There we go, they're all evolving. By the way, I added in one more granary to get more food, because we were developing quite a surplus. But now all of these houses are evolving, our population's gonna skyrocket. I'm not sure if we're gonna have enough food. I wonder if we could just build a bridge over this way. Ah, Caesar wants 20 pottery? That's no problem. Okay, look at that. Everything's evolved into large insulays. And we can't go set them to grand insulate. Well, actually we can get them to grand insulays, but I'm not sure if we need to, because prosperity only needs to be 45. So let's try win this mission with only wheat. Otherwise I'll have to start converting all these farms into vegetables, but I don't like mixing foods if I don't have to. Ah, but the barbarians are attacking again, which shouldn't be a problem. Oh, they're just there. Now that we got 3 legions, we can set them to the square formation. And get all of these guys over. There. Let's just go kill them. There, completely slaughtered. Did we lose anyone? We lost 1 legionnaire, which can easily be replaced. We have a bit of extra surplus weapons, so that's no problem. Now, we've got a complete surplus of pottery and furniture. And why are people not moving into there? Population needs to be 8,000. We should be able to reach there, seeing as there's more room in these places, but unemployment could be holding them back. So let's drop a bunch of academies. How many unemployed people do we have? 330. Right, okay, we're gonna need a lot of these. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13, well, I might have overdone it. I overdid it. Okay, let's delete a few. Okay, that looks much better. Oh, I don't have an amphitheater here. There we go. Okay, people are finally moving up here, which is a good thing because these places are about to burn down. Not like we're short on food, actually. This one area is producing enough food for everyone, but we're still 1,000 short, so this will be a nice supplement to keep the food levels up. Okay, I put in an extra market in all of these places to secure our resource distribution, which should be fine. Now that... uh-oh, they're devolving. What's going on? Ah, they ran out of furniture, yes. This warehouse, for some reason, suddenly had no access to employees and stopped taking furniture, so now the only furniture is over there, which is a bad thing. But now furniture's coming back this way, so it should be okay. Meanwhile, our employment, how's it doing? Short by 120. How did that happen? There. That'll keep things running for now. You can see I put in a few extra tents here and there. That will keep access to employees a bit better. Now we're still short by a few hundred people. So let's put in a few more housing blocks. Okay, I put in an extra dock here because our supply of oil wasn't really going up as fast as I'd like. So having 2 docks will allow 2 ships to trade at the same time. Why does Carthago Nova keep wanting to trade more weapons? I don't need them. I mean, we haven't even been attacked for quite some time. Oh well. Now seems like a good time to give you an overview of the city anyway, since we're almost at 8,000 people and our goals are almost there. Prosperity is rising, peace, favor, culture, almost there. So we've got our flower design set up here, and you can see I've squeezed in a few more houses on the edges over here, just to boost our population up to the 8,000 mark. And of course we have the central distribution system here with 5 granaries, all set to getting food, or getting wheat, which they're getting from here. And a big flood of wheat farms here, and I also expanded over to the other side, so there's a big flood of wheat farms here. Our furniture supplies was actually dropping a bit on this side, so I put in a bit of extra there. And of course, with this many people, there's huge unemployment problems. So you can see over here, there's probably like 20 academies and all kinds of temples, and basically it's an academy and temple dump, which I usually do, but because the population requirement on this mission is quite high, so we needed quite a bit of them. And also a few theaters and stuff to help boost up culture. So we're 1 short of 8,000 people. That should be solved soon. Yeah, there's actually plenty of extra room for people to move in. I'm not sure why they're not flooding into my amazing city, but... there, that guy. Ah, we're at 8,000 people. So now all that's required is our prosperity to go up, which should go up soon as we hit the next year. And then it's peace. Besides that, everything seems to be running quite smoothly. The one thing that we are short on is oil, because we have to import it, and they just don't really get here fast enough, even with the 2 docks I've set up. I wish the oil was a land trade route, because it's more efficient that way, but I guess we'll have to deal with what we got. So I'm probably going to speed up the game now and see if we can win, just like this. This was much easier than expected, actually. Ah, and see, we've hit the new year, and our prosperity is at our target. And it's still rising, actually, which is good, because it gives us a bit of a buffer. So now, we just have to wait for peace to rise to 50, which hopefully it'll reach there by next year. Okay, so I'm gonna speed it up, and I'll see you guys next year. Okay, so we are actually under probably the biggest attack so far. This is quite a lot of them. Looks like 3-4 groups, maybe, of these natives. Oh, and here they come. Our troops aren't here yet. Okay, let's hope we can stall them long enough. Until our troops can get here. Okay, we really don't want them to get through our wall here. Come on, block them. There we go. $20 pottery? No problem. And let's clean these people up. There. We probably lost quite a few Javelineers there. Yeah. But no Legionnaires lost, so we don't need to import any more weapons. Now let's clean this up. Good thing we had this wall here. Now let's get back to improving our city. As you can see, we are having a bit of an oil shortage. But our prosperity is higher than it needs to be, so let's see how it goes. Oh, wow! That's it! We managed to do it! Aha! That was way easier than I expected. That was nothing like Carthago. Carthago was so hard, and so was Tarsus. Tingis turned out to be a pretty easy breeze through it. Anyway, we've been promoted, so let's accept promotion!
Are you a governor or a general? Your good work at Tingis frees my legions from duty in the west and lets me pursue other ambitions. You are becoming key to my planning.
Governor or general? In this game, you kind of have to be both. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.